Here is your boy John and my co-host Bree, and it's another City Opinion podcast. Brand new episode. We're back, guys. A couple of days later, but it will be out on the same day, so it'll be out on Friday. But this is a brand new episode. We're gonna dive into it. Favorite topic to talk about. He's been covered almost on every episode of Another City Opinion. My guy Kanye. So we're gonna start off. I don't know if it's a name change. I think it's just he's gonna change his artist name, but he's thinking about changing his name to Ye, just Ye. I think it's an artist switch. I think when stuff like that is like contract things and label stuff that's behind the scenes for purpose for doing stuff like that.
What's the total difference in the name, John? People have been calling him Ye.
Yeah, but I think it's the fact that I don't know. Prince did it in the '90s when he went from Prince to Symbol. I think it's a stance. I think it's like, because when you sign a contract and stuff, you sign your name or you sign your registered artist name, and I think when it's like
so is Kanye West his registered artist name?
Yeah, it's his name, but it's also, what I'm trying to say is, I think it's just his stage name. Some
right,
people,
but I think we've always called him Ye. So I don't really see the difference.
No, I'm saying, what I'm saying is, obviously we're gonna call him that regardless. People call him Yeezy, some people call him Ye, but I feel like is a purpose behind him actually trying to make the switch. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think this is a waste of time and the money.
It could be, but it's probably, in my eyes, it's just, if him doing it after all these years, like, yeah, just call me Ye. Because if I was him, I would just be like, call me Yeezy.
I'm pretty sure every time P. Diddy changed his name, he didn't go through this shit.
I don't think Diddy ever applied to thing. He just said, "Yeah, I gotta call me this," and that's what everybody did. Puffy to P. Diddy,
to Sean Combs. Like, I don't think he went legally to change his name every time. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did not do that.
I think Diddy just went straight like, "Yo, just call me this," and that's what people did.
Right. So that's why I don't think Kanye West needs to go legally. Yeah, I think if he tell people start calling him Ye, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure his cult, because that's what y'all are. The followers are gonna start calling him Ye.
I just think if he's doing it, trying to file legal papers for it, I think it's some type of strategic move that's behind the scenes.
Is that so he can own it, so nobody else can
make money off his name?
Basically use it. Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Is that why if he's doing it for that reason, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense if he's doing it for that reason. He's just doing so people just start calling him.
But but it's Kanye's been in the news for a while. Got the name changed.
Right, but I'm just he has enough followers to say just call me Ye. That.
Oh yeah, they would just be enough. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Second. All right. So, but back what you were saying.
No, I'm just saying he has enough followers in order for him to just say call me Ye. And because you guys follow him blindly, y'all gonna call him Ye. So I don't think he need to legally change it. I just don't see the reason for legally changing his name.
I don't even call Kanye. I call Kanye Easy. That's just what I call him. I've been sticking with that, Easy. So, I say Kanye every now and then, but when I talk about Kanye, I usually say Easy when I refer to him. Yeah, I say Ye sometimes, but if that's what he wants to be predominantly known as, his following would definitely go with that. Yeah, but it looks like he's trying to file legal papers on it. So
listen, I can't.
Well, the next two things we're gonna talk about kind of go hand in hand. So, but remember how I said, it was the rumors of the why Donda didn't come out was the back and forth of possibly, Drake coming out and Kanye coming out at the same time, same release date, and they battle for the number one.
Johnny, I heard they were supposed to drop at the same day to go battle of the album.
It was the last thing, if you, because people be leaking like when you go to like when the album's gonna come out, whatever music stream at, the last date that it was changed to was September 3rd. And then after it was said that, Drake did the ESPN hack where it showed like he hacked it and then said "Certified Lover Boy" on the way, September 3rd. That's how he announced the album. So we know Drake's album will be out this Friday. And then Donda with the surprise drop on Sunday. Dropped Sunday, surprisingly. And it was out. I was anticipating them to go, album at the same time. Kanye said it was dropped out his permission. There was a whole bunch of drama going with that. Also, it seems that Kanye and Drake been taking some shots at each other. The way I thought they was gonna drop, the way they was taking shots at each other, I would assume that the albums were both gonna drop at the same day. It's just like a marketing thing. Like we're taking shots at each other, not saying whatever they have is fake or planned, but it would be like, oh, we talking shit to each other, we're gonna drop, and whoever does more does more. So I was kind of surprised that we got a surprise release instead of like a set release. But in your opinion, who do you think was gonna sell more or do more?
Was that a real comment? I wasn't surprised. There was no set date for Kanye did not say a set date himself for the album to drop. So I mean, it wasn't like a surprise when the album dropped. It was like, oh, okay, the album dropped. Finally, after like 4 listening parties. I'm over exaggerating, but
No, it's crazy. I think it was 4. Legit was 4.
Right. So after all those listening parties, I don't think anybody was shocked that it dropped on Sunday. I mean, I think people ran to listen to it, of course, but I don't think it was a surprise. I don't think you were surprised either. I think you was just like, oh, I'm about to go listen to the shit.
Oh no, I went straight to listen to it. I didn't play no games with it. I had to break it down because Kanye did 20 plus tracks, and then some of them tracks.
Right, I'm still on number 2. So
I had to break it down.
Listen, I just feel like the Drake versus Kanye, it's all a gimmick. Again, I don't, everything Kanye do, I think is a gimmick. So this ain't nothing different. Do you get what I'm saying to me?
Of course, He's
like one of the 2 biggest like rappers right now, and like for them to be beefing the way they beefing, it could be real. There could be some kind of hostility, but I think
what I say is I would say they dislike each other. I want to say they have real beef because I want to say I don't know. I can't say this, but from the outside looking in, I don't think if they was to run into each other like on some real beef shit would happen between the two. I don't think that would happen. They used to come across paths with each other. But I think they just, at this point in their lives, they just dislike each other, and they have a music beef. They have a music beef. Let's say that they have music beef. I don't think they have a real beef. Because I don't imagine Drake is gonna be looking for Kanye, and Kanye is gonna be looking for Drake. They're just gonna take subtle shots at each other through the music, and that's about it.
Like I said, I don't think they have a real beef. I just think they have said some stuff about each other, and
that's it's just it's a music beef that I don't think is gonna get ever deeper than what it is. Just
right.
Send shots at each other through their music, talk shit to each other, and that's just eventually, I don't see it going past that. I don't see anything getting physical between the two.
You really think that? I don't. Yeah, I just don't see it. I mean, to me, it's just a regular.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a music beef. I think at this point, Kanye doesn't like Drake, and Drake just doesn't like Kanye. Like they just, and they letting it be known in their music. They don't fuck with each other. That's what I said. I think it's just music beef, and it's that. I'm pretty sure Drake wants to outsell or outperform Yeezy's album. So when Certified Lover Boy dropped, and it because Kanye broke the streaming record on Spotify. Kanye broke it.
Yeah, I mean, on Apple, if you on Sunday try to go listen on Apple Music, it wasn't like playing because it was like all.
He crashed. No, he crashed.
Yeah.
He always.
I mean, it's good. It's gonna be good to see what Loverboy brings. Only because we really haven't gotten the album from Drake in a year or so.
Yeah, wasn't his last album 2018 Scorpion? Did Scorpion come out in 2018? I think that's the last album he did. The side A, side B with Scorpion, and that was 20-something tracks too.
Who you said? You said Drake or?
Also, I said Drake, Scorpion. Kanye had the gospel album in 2019.
No, he had a care package in 2019, which nobody really.
Oh no, the care package was like a remastered of like his mixtape records.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing serious. And then he had Dark Lane demo tapes.
Oh yeah, that was like, EP. I forgot. Yeah, that was an EP. It was like 4 songs.
Yeah, it wasn't good. And so I'm really excited to see what he's gonna bring, only because it's Drake. But like, I'm more excited to hear a Drake album than I am a Kanye. That's just not.
Well, Drake's cool, but you know who I'm more excited to listen to, and I enjoyed Kanye's album. Kanye's album to me was good. I enjoyed it.
It's a gospel album.
It was just a little too long, too many tracks.
It was a gospel album.
Yeah, you can say that. It was a mixture. It was
a gospel album.
It was a mixture. I'm just talking about like the features that he had on it. It was a little like it was a mixture of.
It was a gospel album.
The theme was a gospel theme. It was a gospel theme, but he had the hip hop flavor to it, like hip hop.
Sorry, I think Kanye did his job. I mean, he's gonna bring a lot of people to God because y'all listening to a gospel album.
My favorite record on the album is Jesus Lord. And that track that track is 8 minutes. 8 minutes long. And then part 2 is 10 minutes long. So together, those two songs together is 18 minutes. Part
there you go. So what you basically listening to is a gospel album that Kanye put for you guys. But I'm happy that he's bringing souls to the Lord. Hallelujah.
But that's my first song on the album.
I'm just saying I'm excited to listen to a Drake album. I mean,
Drake's album is definitely gonna be a little more different. It's definitely gonna be completely different. It's gonna be a little more, probably more fun records than what Kanye had on his album. It's gonna be some more fun records. Probably gonna throw some serious track here and there, but his album's gonna be more fun. Something that you can
let's be honest.
Listen to
that Kanye West album dropped, and so much like stuff has just been going on with that album. Soulja Boy said that he took him off the song. Chris Brown said he took his verse off the song. The gospel singer that she sampled a song said that he took her vocals. Like, it's just been one thing after another.
But you know what it is? That's gonna help. All that controversy is gonna help Donda like push forward.
No, I believe that, but at some point we have to address, like, did he take these people off the album without telling them? Like, what is it? Like, because at this point they all saying that he took them. Soulja Boy Chris Brown is basically saying he took their verses off the album without even giving them a call and saying like, yo, I took your verse off the album.
Yeah, I think he should have gave him a courtesy call, but shit like that happens all the time. People get left off
And
albums all the time.
listen, and I heard that from my husband, but it's okay if you give a courtesy call and be like, oh, unfortunately your verse just I felt like didn't fit the song. I appreciate your time because these people, especially if they're writing for Ye, I'm pretty sure sat down and took the time to write a verse because they want to make sure it's perfect for Ye because he's Ye. So we, took time out of their schedule to write you a verse.
They're
At
busy
least you
themselves.
can.
They got their own music to do and stuff.
Right. The most he could have done was send them a call. Even if Universal like put the album out way before he knew he wasn't gonna use these people verses. You know what I'm saying to you? Like he knew it. He knew it.
No, the only verse I think he really wanted to have on his album was the Baby's verse.
Right, because he added that shit after the album was out, and people were saying like, I didn't even know we could do that.
But that's the verse I think he really wanted on there. He wanted the Baby's verse, so he fought and they got that on there. So, but yeah, it's just a whole bunch of controversy. It's just gonna add to the allure of Donda. So more people's gonna listen to it. Or
listen,
even the negative.
I just always feel like he's a gimmick. He's always a gimmick.
Yeah, you gotta use what you gotta use to manipulate and the fans and get what you need out of it. But yeah, down to 27 records. I enjoyed it. I don't know how about everybody else felt about the album. I like the album. It's just, it's a little different. It's not the typical Kanye, but I enjoyed the album. I had to take like a small break in between. I got to the halfway mark, took a small break, and then finished the rest. Because 20-some tracks, and then some of them was 4 to 5 minutes, and then he had some long tracks. That's a lot of time.
If you gotta take a break from listening to his, then yeah, it's not for me.
Now it's listen. I'm like the typical album is at least 13 records. 13 records with like
the typical album is 15 records.
No, listen, it's 13 with like a bonus track or two, and it's 15. Bonus track. You get like 2 bonus tracks. So that you listen to 15 records. Kanye has 2 songs alone that could be a whole EP by itself. 18 minutes. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just the album's time consuming. That's why I said listen to it. You gotta take a break because it's time consuming. You have to really set a schedule to listen to the whole album. Unless you have all the time in the world, like, yeah, I'm just gonna listen to it from track 1 to track 27 straight through. I went from 1 to 13, took a little break, and then I just finished it out. And track 1 wasn't really like a track. It was kind of short. The intro, it was just the Donda chant, but that's how I went about it. But I'm pretty sure Dev enjoyed the album as well. I'm pretty sure.
There's just certain people you don't talk about with people, right? And my husband being from Chicago, I just don't talk about Kanye West.
Well, no, that makes sense. You can't talk about Kanye or Jay around him, yeah. So
right. So I just leave it alone. I personally, I'm not a trend follower. I didn't go listen to it right away. I listen to it when I want to listen to it. That shit is long as hell. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. No.
So I suggest you do 4 tracks at a time. You'll eventually get through it.
I'll listen to it when I want to listen to it, Johnny. I'm not a trend follower. I don't need to go listen to Kanye. Now, when Drake comes out, I definitely will be listening to that and giving my opinion about that. But Kanye, I'll listen to it.
I could tell Drake's album is going to be like 20 songs also. It's going to be 20 plus songs.
Don't say that type of shit. Don't put that in the air.
You know what it is?
It's only going to be 15 songs. He's going to keep it nice and short. We're going to have some bangers. And we're going to have some good shit coming from that. He's going to have me feel like the old Drake.
They make so
much.
Take
a shot for me, Drake.
They make so much now. putting more songs out because each song is gonna stream. So they make more money by putting more songs out. Like back in
Johnny, don't put that shit in the air. Okay.
At least 20.
I love Drake. I'm ready to bang out. I need to feel like that old time Drake. Like, you know, you're the best. I need to feel that, you know? Marvin's Room. I need to feel it. So
Flash flood warning too. Oh my. It's raining bad out here. That flash flood warning.
Yes, it's really bad out here too. So guys,
everybody in New York, be careful.
Listen, I'm just saying, don't put that in the air. Do not try to make it like he's gonna have 20 something songs. Do not do that, Johnny. He's gonna have 15 songs with maybe 1 or 2 bonuses, and I listen to that. But I'm excited, guys, for Drake. I'll give you my opinion on Drake's album before I give you my opinion on Kanye.
So we definitely.
But these people already think I don't like Kanye.
But we'll definitely discuss Drake's album when it comes out next week. You know.
We'll by that time I probably will listen to Kanye's album, and then what we'll do is we'll see which one is better. We'll judge them on each other.
We'll judge. I'll definitely listen to Drake's album. You know, I'll listen to it by the time we film next week's episode. I'll have it all listened to, barring any setbacks or any pushbacks. So, you know, because it's set to come out this Friday, but who knows with the artist and certain things. But barring any setbacks, I'll listen to it and we'll review it next week, and then we'll compare. But it's just a good moment for music because, you know, your boy Meek dropping songs every here now and then. It's fire. Then Kendrick finally made his reappearance on Baby Keem's record.
I know how I feel about Meek.
And he was talking his shit. So, you know, it's looking like this shit is going to end on a strong note when it comes
I know how I feel about Meek.
But yeah, now I think he has his album's about to come out too. I don't know.
I'm so excited for that. Y'all been waiting for Kanye. I'm waiting for Meek.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's looking like this 2021 year is gonna end up on a strong note when it comes to music. We're gonna have some, you know, some good songs, some good albums that hold us down in these coming months before all the year ends and we move on to 2022. But looking like it's gonna end on a strong note. Now,
if Meek come out, it's over for you.
Slight, you know, take a different route. But this next topic we're going to talk about, it does involve a rap artist, but we're going to take a different route. It's funny, we had this conversation last week. OnlyFans had the October 1st date. They said they were going to ban sexually explicit content October 1st. We filmed the episode. We talked about it, how long it was going to last. They didn't even make it. They didn't even make it to the date. They took it back. So after we filmed last week's episode, the next day, before they announced it, Tyga, who's one of the top earners on OnlyFans, when they brought out the list, the top 10, he was in the top 10 of earners through OnlyFans. He deleted his whole OnlyFans account. Then he was planning on creating his alternative site, you know, for obviously probably be similar, but his own alternative site to create OnlyFans. And after the news of that dropped, after that news dropped, I would say within like an hour or two later, I'm not saying he was the cause of it or the whole blowback of everyone who does OnlyFans. OnlyFans suspended, well, they pushed back the October 1st date. So sexually explicit content will not be stopped on the 1st of October. The date has been pushed back. It's to be announced. Do you think they will officially take that stance, or after this little, you know, whatever this was, they're gonna just leave it be and just continue to make their money?
So I personally did some research on what kind of website Tyga was gonna do, whatever was gonna do, and his was gonna be solely sexual content. For that, make a porn. That's one. Two, I feel like this shows that OnlyFans is I think they fucking stupid. I'm gonna tell you why I think they fucking stupid. Okay, I'm gonna explain why. You guys are going back on your word now because people are leaving. So now you look like any changes y'all gonna make or anything like that. Nobody could trust y'all because y'all gonna just go back on your word whenever the money is starting to be taken out. Again, y'all allowed that in the beginning. Like I said, the episode, y'all should have just kept it that way instead of trying to change it a whole 2 years after you made it. That's stupid. They should have just left it the way it was. Now people are like, oh, we don't trust OnlyFans, and this is, which is dumb. Which is dumb. So now you have people who don't trust you.
Yeah, they reneged on what they planned so far,
right.
But I think they still want to take the route of removing sexual content, but I guess they didn't anticipate the negative blowback that they got. So to make like keep that from going completely left for them, they took the route of I'm just gonna, we still plan on doing this, but we're gonna give you every one of our people that use our accounts more time to, switch it up or find an alternative site and go that way. But I knew it's just like it was a site that had, its intentions of how it wanted to make its money, how it wanted to become big, and how it wanted to do all this. But unfortunately, it got known for a different purpose, and what it got known for is what blew it up. And they've made so much money, and the content creators made so much money, and it's just that's where the money's at. That's what's selling. That's what the money's at. I understand if they want to like censor some tone down some of the sexually explicit content. They want to take that route. I think it could work if you properly plan it out. We're just gonna tone it down a bit, but you still gonna make the money. But the fact that they said nope, we're just gonna cut our biggest money getter. We're just gonna cut this out, and we're just gonna continue doing what we're doing. And then I think they was gonna get no negative.
Again, I just feel like if you're gonna say something, stick to it. All this back and forth shit, let that go. But again, if you're going to say something, stick to it.
Yeah. It's not. You want to make sure you want to keep your obviously everyone who's using your website, make sure that they still follow you. You want to keep them ensured that if we plan on changing stuff, that we stick to our word. But
right,
they try to do something different on suddenly. At least if they would have made an announcement of we're contemplating on toning down or removing the sexual content in our future. If they would have put like an announcement on that, it would have eased the blow instead of like, yep, we just picked the day. On this day, I can't do this no more. And everybody's like, what? Hold up. That's the main source of a lot of people's income, especially when this pandemic happened. A lot of people just went transferred to that and made so much money. Probably made the most money they've made in their lives.
Right.
Met some OnlyFans. So it's like the suddenness of like, we're just gonna cut it out is probably what drove people crazy. It's like, oh, I'm not even gonna deal with you no more because I can't trust what you're gonna do in the future. So I'm just go delete my account and go to start my own shit or go to an alternative site. I don't know what's an alternative to OnlyFans, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of alternatives out there. There's options for those. If you look for them, I don't know them, but I'm pretty sure. But I knew it was gonna happen. OnlyFans.
You did say it. You did say it, so you did claim it.
I said once that happened, I was like, it's gonna be a couple of bad days before it gets good for them. But it looks like they avoided the storm. They got some little light rain, and they avoided a full blown storm because they took it back. They pushed back the date, so there's no set date on when they will be removing that content.
They're not. They're not gonna remove anything. They're gonna leave it like that.
moving around last week. Um, even though he performed that little boozy show. The baby performed that little boozy show. He had like a little show in Louisiana. The baby performed there. Rolling Loud publicly put its support for the baby. So they showed support. Also, speaking of the baby, if it wasn't Monday, it was yesterday. He met with like 9 different organizations
for HIV. Okay, here's the problem, right?
And I think he did another apology also. He met with the 9 organizations and there was another apology.
Okay. Listen, I know you a big fan of letting this shit go because you feel like they dragged it, right? Here's the thing. He could apologize to all the HIV and STD companies. He still hasn't apologized to the LGBT. Like, he still hasn't apologized to them. And again, they are the ones who felt the most offended. Listen, I get what everybody's saying. At some point, we do have to let it go, and we still. I'm a person who don't believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in that cancel shit. But what I'm saying is, because it seems like we only canceling Black people, right? But what I'm saying to you is, at some point, he is gonna have to apologize to the LGBTQ community. Like, and he can't keep going around that. He's gonna have to apologize.
Well, he did apologize. This is a matter of the community accepting him.
Nah, Johnny, cut the bullshit. He apologized and he took it back, and then he apologized. Listen, you keep taking back your apologies after they not accepted. That's like me saying, Johnny, I'm sorry I punched you, and you being like, but out that punch hurt. I don't, give me some time. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that, Johnny. I take my apology back. I'm happy I punched your ass. And then he's like, what? And then I'm like, but Johnny, I apologize. I punched you again. No, the apology starts to lose effect if you keep taking every apology you make back because you feel like it's not happening fast enough for you.
Well, I don't know how long. Well, I haven't heard anything of this show from the baby's been canceled or that show's been canceled. So for whatever, the attempt to cancel the baby is looking like a thing of the past. Now it looks like he'll be moving forward and he's just gonna keep doing what he's doing, making music and performing, Well, Kanye did say on his album they wasn't trying to let his verse get cleared or whatnot, but obviously Kanye had his verse cleared, got the baby's verse cleared, and it was able to drop on the album. So
Well, he said it was the manager. He didn't say it was Universal. He said it was the manager.
Yeah, but
it was Baby's manager that didn't clear it, which that was stupid because I would have been cleared that shit. That shit would have been the first thing I cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Because being on Ye's album and you going through all this shit.
So
sound like a win to me.
But I see, I think, you lost a couple of shows, but I think at this point, all parties is just at this point is ready to move on. Certain shit was said, was the best shit to say, it was the most random shit to say. He had a few apologies. The babies had made, steps to show, like, I fucked up, my bad. Boom. He got a couple of shows taken away from him, but looks like I would say the lesson was learned. Now everybody can go their separate ways and continue doing what they're doing. Look like the baby's gonna be doing what he's doing continuously. To me, it's just like a minor setback. Just a minor setback. But now, baby's gonna continue to do what he's doing. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot more shows that'll be booked in the baby's future, and he'll be performing in a place near you. But I think the whole the attempt to cancel him is just, I think it's at this point it's over. I want to say it's over. I'm pretty sure there's still a bunch of people offended by what he said, and they'll probably continue from now till forever to try to get their point across. You know, some people just hold that onto shit like that their whole lives. But other than that, I think this situation's past. Or past the situation, and it's ready to move forward. At this point, just ready to move forward. So the baby back to doing what he does best.
What is that?
Making music. You know, making music, performances. Performances, you be having some lit shows, so there's performances.
That's what got him in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's what got in the midst of him like in the energy of his performance, he just mumbled some words. He probably should have left alone. But it's all good. He's continuing. So what? But now we're gonna move on. So with all the shit that's going on in New York, all the shit, you know, losing governors getting accused of some shit. Yeah, our fierce female governor. I guess New York felt for all the shit, you know, the violence going on, all the shit, poverty, all this. They thought it would be a good idea to just, we're just gonna put a Ferris wheel in Times Square and hopefully everybody
wouldn't get on that. I wouldn't get on that shit if you paid me to. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Everybody come together, sing Kumbaya, and it should solve all the New York's problems.
I'm not getting that shit. Let me tell you why. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. That fucking Ferris wheel is like the carnival Ferris wheel. And if you know anything about the carnival rides, they are meant to be taken up and down. That means there's no stability in that shit. So why the hell would I get on that? Yeah, New York is the dumbest shit ever. Sometimes they do the dumbest shit. Why? Okay. I never understood why there was a Ferris wheel in the toy store, right?
I thought the Ferris wheel in Toy Story was a cool idea. I think.
Right. I got on it. That could be cool stuff on my bucket list, right? But I accepted it. It was cool. It was an experience, right? Unfortunately, my kid would never get to experience that, which really sucks. But it was an experience, right? Why the hell would I want to? Yeah, why the hell?
I don't know what they thought. Like, we're just gonna put a Ferris wheel in the middle in Times Square. We're just gonna put and then everybody wants to ride, come ride. Obviously, it's gonna attract tourists that come to here. So something.
I hate 42nd Street as it is because tourists would stand right in the middle of your walking the sidewalk just to look up. Like, dude, stand on the side.
I'm saying, true.
So imagine this Ferris wheel.
We appreciate 42nd Street for what it is, but we ain't starstruck by how people from every country in the world, different states, like, oh my God, I gotta visit 42nd Street, gotta see Times Square. So, but yeah, I don't know.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
All the things they could have done anything else, but they want to put a Ferris wheel on Times Square.
So we in the middle of a pandemic, and I put.
I know, right?
A fucking Ferris wheel to attract more people to be standing next to each other. This is the dumbest shit ever. I mean, like, take the damn Ferris wheel down 42nd Street.
Isn't it? It was up for like what, 2-3 months? 2-3 months?
I don't know. It's gonna get cold soon. Like October is like fall weather where you need jackets. Ain't nobody want to stand in line for no damn Ferris wheel. I know I don't.
No, people saying when the ball drop, people stand outside for the ball drop.
I did that one time. Okay, me and my husband did that shit one time. That was the worst ever. We had to pee. We were standing on line since 9 a.m. all the way to 12 midnight, guys. That is, I'm just saying, it's the dumbest shit. That's another dumb shit. But okay, that's just tradition, right? This Ferris wheel is not tradition. I don't know where the hell this shit came from. And who supplied the Ferris wheel? Is this a company we can trust?
Oh no.
There's a lot of questions to this, Johnny. Is it free? Do you have to pay?
I think it's free for kids, but you gotta pay. I think it's like $25.
That's crazy to me. I'm not paying $25 to get on the Ferris wheel. I've been on the Ferris wheel. I actually been on the Ferris wheel in the mall.
Then you gotta pay $20 to $25 to get on the Ferris wheel. 20 for adults.
If you say
15 for kids.
How much?
20 for adults, 15 for kids, and it's 35 if you want to skip the line. So, yeah.
I'd rather take my kid to Sesame Street where they have a Ferris wheel and he gets in for $20 and he gets on rides and he has lunch with Elmo. Then pay $20, $25 to get on one Ferris wheel that could possibly break down. It's just dumb. People are just dumb. And people will pay for that, Johnny, because people are dumb.
It closes. Oh, it's not gonna last that long. It closes September 12th.
It needs to close down today. That shit should have never been put up.
I was reading the article. It said the point of putting the Ferris wheel up is to help boost businesses in the area. So people will go there, go on the Ferris wheel, and go to the businesses and spend their money. That's the goal. That's the plan.
Yeah, I ain't spending no money.
It opens at 12 at noon and it closes at 11:59 p.m. So midnight.
Who the hell wants to be on the Ferris wheel at night? In 40 seconds.
Lights. You see all the lights in the city.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell to the nah. No. Nah, I'm good.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty busy. I should go to time.
It probably is.
I should go just see what it's like. It's outside.
Go ahead, Johnny. Take pictures, record videos, and then bring it back to us so we can see.
I should.
All right, Johnny.
See how the.
Well, you won't be able to go close there because you ain't got your vaccination shots, Johnny.
It's outside. Well, if it's inside, I can't do it. But if it's outside, I can do it. If it's outside, I can do it. But I might take my talents down there, see what's up with the Ferris wheel, ride it, get on the Ferris wheel one time.
You won't be able to get on the train, Johnny, because you need a vaccination shot.
Nah, that's crazy. They can't. I think with something like that, that's something they can't really,
Yes, they can. Yes, they can, Johnny. Yes, they can.
Because
they can.
If they can enforce that, they can enforce all the, homeless people that be on the trains, shitting on the train cards, peeing on the train cards, committing violent acts. All that shit would be enforced. They can't enforce people getting on the train. They're like, oh, you got the shot? Then you can get on the train. They can't enforce that. Because they would have to have people
Johnny,
every train stop. They're
going to start enforcing that, Johnny. You better just go get your shot.
Now, trains are not enforced.
You can't go out to dinner at this point, Johnny. You can't go out to dinner. You can't go to a bar. You can't go to a football game. Johnny, you might as well just go get
I could go to a football game. Football game.
No, you cannot. They're gonna start enforcing that. You didn't see?
I can't go to the Garden because the Garden's mandating vaccine shots. I can't go to the Garden.
You can't go to the Yankee games.
I guess I can. Yes, I can.
Nah, no, you can't.
I went to the Yankee. I went to the Yankee game twice already. I can go. First time I went to the first Yankee game, I had to get tested. It's either get tested, show proof. Yankee Stadium. Now you could just go. You don't even have to show proof of vaccination or proof of test.
Yes, you do.
Not Yankee Stadium. I went.
When?
I went last month. I went in July.
That was last month. Before they started implying that you have to get the vaccination shots.
I say Yankee Stadium. No, the stadium is outdoor. So
Johnny, they taking leisures away from everybody. That's okay, Johnny.
It's all right. They took away what they could take away. They can't take that more. They took whatever. They took the movies, indoor dining / barring, and the gym. That's things you can't do without a vaccination shot.
Don't worry. If anything, I'll go and bootleg the movie for you.
Nah, I'm just gonna have to go out the state. Just go to the state that. Oh, I want to go see this movie. I gotta take the train real quick. I'll be back and go watch this movie and come back. Go right to Jersey, Connecticut if I have to. I'm watching these movies.
Okay. I'm fun with that.
The stress, right? Why are they doing this to us? Or over a shot, they're bugging out. Over a shot, they're doing that. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. But okay, this is a topic you wanted to talk about.
Sorry. I
This is
got
a
some
topic
fun
you wanted
jokes.
to touch, so
I have some funny tweets with this.
so
So let's talk about it. Steph Curry's parents are getting a divorce.
down Sonia Curry.
Right. Are getting a divorce. Here's the funny part, guys. So this guy went on Twitter and wrote some tweets to Steph Curry's mother, which was funny. He said, "Let me tell you something. You don't want to be out here. You think it's gonna be out here because you think you want to be out here because you're not out here. When you get out here, you ain't gonna want to be out there no more. Last time you was out here, you think something's better. I come to let you know the best you're gonna get is what you already got." So he kept going with these tweets. I don't know why you don't want to do the work. You're going to come out here and not going to like it. All they do is start the podcast and talk about play fixing. 14 minutes being out here, you're going to start saying these females. If you can't make it work, do so. You don't want to be out here learning TikTok dances and falling off milk crates.
You too.
Love the wife of your youth, but they want rounds now. You better pray about something coming out here. So, I kind of agree with him, right? Me being married, I definitely don't want to go out there, right? Here's my problem. Here's what I have a problem. She said he's been cheating the whole marriage.
She said that?
Yes. So I did some research. She has said that she has caught him cheating in the marriage a few times, but now it's getting to a point where she's just tired and she wants to be single.
But he's also, I think I read that he's accusing her of cheating with a former football player.
Right. So then I got into it, right? So I was saying to myself, and as a female, right, and you as a man. Now you know how men are. If you caught a female cheating, if you caught one of your if you caught a girlfriend, right, you wouldn't want to stay with her. No guy wants to stay with a girl. Right. So I doubt he caught her cheating, Johnny. Because if he did, I don't think he'd be able to forgive it. Because men are just not forgiving of cheating. Well, but women are more commonly forgiving of cheating.
What's that?
And they don't have a prenup.
What's that? How I look at it, there's like the norm of how we anticipate one will react, but then there's people that wouldn't react how we think. No,
nah, Johnny. Nah.
I'm not giving them pass, but some people really, how we just broke it down. Like, nah, that's dub. Some men will, after the fact, try to continue it.
I've never heard of a man trying to continue it.
I'm pretty sure, there's men out
there. I've never heard of a man trying to continue. Johnny, cut the bullshit.
Listen, you'll be surprised, but it definitely does happen.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't think he called her cheating. He don't look like the type to stay if he called her cheating. 1, 2, there's no prenup.
Well, it's just cool.
They've been together since high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like she feels like he's made enough money. She could possibly live off of his money, and now that's why she waited to divorce him.
Well, her kids is well off. Not even about his money. Her kids is well off. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna take care of her. I'm pretty sure I mean, I know they're gonna take care of her, but I don't think that's gonna be her income. I think her divorcing him is the income for like alimony and stuff.
I think he was the one who filed for the divorce, though.
She filed, but then some sites say he filed. So I'm not sure what type of marriage this is. But
the point.
All I know is, if he would have caught her cheating, John, he would have been left her. I don't think he caught her cheating. Because guys are not as forgiving as women are.
But yeah, let's see. I just pulled up the post real quick. See what they say about it. Oh, according to the post, it says she filed for divorce. The post says she did. So, I guess they've been together 33 years, after a while, it's just, I guess,
Again, there's no prenup, Johnny. It's not after a while. I
don't think that's anything like they're worried about, the prenup, because of their situation. Any other situation, I'll look at it like, damn, he didn't sign that prenup. But in that situation,
what's that situation? He didn't sign no damn prenup, Johnny.
Yeah, but I'm saying in that situation, their kids is well off. I don't see, it's like I see. Obviously, it's gonna end. Probably, it looks like bad terms, but it's gonna. I want to say bad terms is they probably just gonna agree to go their separate ways or whatnot. But I don't think she's gonna rely on he didn't sign a prenup, this, and that. I think they're just gonna do they go through the proper procedure of a divorce. They just go their separate ways. But
he's gonna take him for all he got. Let's bet money. We're gonna touch this topic, and she gonna take him for half of everything. Let's just put this.
That'd be crazy, but
why would that be crazy? Why would that be crazy? Listen, some people feel like no, Johnny, no. Let's not start that conversation because she was with him when he started and had nothing, nothing. So why wouldn't she walk away with half? And don't give me a bullshit answer either, Johnny. She was with I know.
She's doing her own thing.
So what does that mean, Johnny? Was she not with him when he had nothing?
She's the president of a school she helped find. Like she founded a school.
Was she not with him when he had nothing?
She's been with him. They got married in 1988. So she's good. She's living comfortably, and again, she got her kids. I don't think it's gonna be that bad where take him for everything he got.
Okay.
That's when stuff like that happens. That shows you it's not ending on a positive note. Some shit happens. Like at this point, it's fuck you, taking over.
Shit did happen. He cheated on her.
Well, there's accusations of both flying around. I don't know what to believe.
There's always accusations of both flying. Again, we're not gonna retouch that subject. I just told you a man will not forgive you if you cheated on him. I don't care what you say. No man gonna act differently. Their pride will get hurt. Ain't no man gonna stay with a woman who cheated on him, especially with a football player. And all these sports know each other. He's not gonna stay with her. He just wanna pull that out his ass because now he feeling sorry. She's talking about he cheated on her the whole 33 years.
Listen.
And she gonna take him for half of everything.
Of all news stuff in the news cycle, that's the last thing I expected to be on the news cycle, or them divorcing each other. But
why?
Look, I don't know that situation. I'm just saying, when I woke up or I'm doing what I'm doing on the daily, and I get a notification of, oh shit, this is happening. That's the last thing I would have thought. I'm not saying they were happy, but for when they go to games together, I perceive them to be happy. You know, it's just outside looking in.
I've never seen them happy in the games. And I watch it because my husband watches it. I've never seen them happy in the games.
They be happy at the game. See, they rooting for their.
They be happy that they be rooting for their kids.
Yeah,
That's a difference. That's a difference.
They rooting together. They ain't rooting separately. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the situation.
Who gonna root separate for the kids that y'all made together? That doesn't even make sense, Johnny.
If parties are not fucking with each other, one party will be over here, one party will be over
here. Nah, Johnny.
Ruined.
Nah.
Listen. That's it.
Listen.
It seemed
we're gonna retouch this subject when she takes him for half of everything.
Well, when they announce details or they choose to be private, well, however way they go, but you know, there'll be more details to come with this story. But you know, because obviously this doesn't only affect them, it affects their whole family, you know. And they have kids as public figures, and I'm pretty sure the media can't wait to watch them play basketball and ask them a million questions about their parents. And it's something they probably don't want to
do. I can't wait. I'll purposely watch basketball just for that shit.
So you just want the media. So I know that's something they don't want to deal with, but I'm pretty sure they know it's coming. So whenever the season starts in like a month, media day should be coming up in a few weeks. I'm pretty sure both sons will at least get asked about their parents at least 10 times.
I'm excited for that.
At least 10 times. I don't know if they're going to address it or they'll just say, you know, give the political answer and I'm not talking about this no more. But that's something also they have to prepare to talk about because, unfortunately, that's what the media loves to talk about. When it's not basketball, some messy shit going on, they like to dive into that and they'll definitely be answering questions about their parents. So
I'm excited for that.
So that's also we'll have to be on the lookout for. But it's just like I said, I don't know the situation, but from the outside looking in, they look like at least they was happy and enjoying themselves. But it looks like they had some shit going on, both sides, a lot of speculation, accusations. But time will tell. You said she's gonna take him for half. I don't see it going that way because I don't think she needs it to go that way. But we shall see.
We will see.
It's a messy subject, messy topic. But we're moving on. So TikTok is taking a stance against the crate challenge.
I don't see why.
I want to say I feel like that's not even the most dangerous challenge I've probably been on TikTok. I'm pretty sure there's been a whole bunch of shit that's been taking place on TikTok where it was dangerous enough to stop.
It's whenever the Black community designs something, everybody want to take it away. Listen, it's their body. If they want to do it, listen, no one said nothing when we was watching MTV Jackasses, and that shit was worse than the crate challenge. No one said nothing then. So I don't understand why they want to take it out. It's not harming nobody. These people choose to do this dumbass challenge. I mean, it's fun to watch. Some people have gotten across without getting hurt.
I seen some people fuck their shit up doing that shit.
But it's funny. And listen, as long as they're not killing nobody, harming nobody, as long as they're not shooting nobody, stabbing nobody, why is it that you gotta take these?
Listen. I don't even think banning is gonna stop it because it's like so I can't post my video on TikTok. I could just post on any other social media. Say, look, I did the crate challenge and post it. Oh, I want to post it on Facebook. I posted it on Facebook.
But again, I haven't really seen that many more crate challenges. Like I feel like it's starting to die down. It's a challenge. It happens.
Challenges die down. Banning it.
It happens.
Yeah. Challenges. The challenges is good for like a good week, 2 month. If it's really popular, you get like a whole bunch of videos for a month. And then after that, it's on to the next challenge. It's just how it goes, you know? But
I mean, it's funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
I seen a white boy break like his shit right here. You see this? No, you see this? Look, this right here was facing this way, and the arm is still going straight, and this was that way. Horrible.
Listen, I personally wouldn't do it because I don't. That shit is stupid, and I wouldn't let my husband do it because that shit is stupid. But it's funny to watch on.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was like 10 years younger, I might have done it. I might have done it for the fun of it. 10 to 11 years ago, yeah, I'm too old for that shit. I ain't doing that shit. Too old.
Bounce back is not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall, bust my ass, go to the hospital. Yeah, my dumb ass did the crate challenge. As a grown ass man, yeah, I walked across and I broke my shit doing that. They're gonna look at me like this idiot.
But this was one of the dumbest challenges yet. Who thought of it? That's my own.
It's not even dumb. You know why? I don't say it? Why I don't say it's dumb? Because the point of the challenge is if you get across, you receive a reward. A lot of people's like, oh, if you make it across, I pay you money. And some people got paid. Doing it for free, that's different. I'll say it then, but there's a reward to it. It's just a risk. But if you bust your shit, you bust shit. But the point is, if I make it over, I'm getting a reward. So depending on how many people's around, if it's 10 people around and everybody put up $10, so say, oh, John, you're not getting across. Not getting across, I get $10 from everybody. That's $100. So all I have to do is make it to the other side for 100. That's what I'm saying. It's not completely dumb because there's a reward at the end. No, there's a reward.
Breaking your hand, hurting your back, breaking a bone. That shit ain't unfortunate. $100 don't do shit if you break your hand. The medical bill is more expensive.
Of course. But I'm just
so
saying.
There's no pro to that shit. If I have to go to the emergency room, I didn't make it across, and now my hand's broken. I gotta pay to get it to have surgery to get it fixed. That's just stupid.
That's why you gotta look at it. I'm making it across. I'm about to go get this money. I ain't looking at it nowhere else.
Ain't making. Nobody making. Listen.
That's why I want to say it's completely dumb. It's completely dumb if you do it and there's no reward at the end. But there was plenty of people that was giving out rewards. Oh, you walk across, I'm gonna break you off some bread. And you make it across, you get paid. Doing that for free, because you bust your shit.
Listen, I just didn't see the fun in it. I'm just being honest. I didn't see the fun in it.
I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, for all those that bust their shit, yes, I laughed at y'all. I laughed before I seen the after effects of holy shit, that's fucked up. This shit is fucked up. I seen Brie, I seen a white lady. She made it to the other side. Like the top point of the crate. She made it to the other side. Then she busted shit. I'm pretty sure she broke her arm because when she got up, she was holding her shit and it looked a little rough.
My favorite one was the girl in heels that actually made it across in heels. I was like, yes, sister.
Oh, you talking about the girl that did it in the heels? She's crazy for that. I don't even know how she did it.
But she did it. She did it.
But
so shout out to her. But that shit was stupid. I'm so happy that challenge is dying out. A lot of people was really hurting themselves. A lot of y'all was really hurting yourself.
They breaking limbs, busting their face. One of the first ones I seen was like a big dude. He made it to the top. He fell face first into the cement. He hit the cement face first. Like, boom. I'm like, whoa. But like I said, I enjoyed the laugh. I want to say it was entertaining because watching shit like that is not entertaining, but it made me laugh. Watching some people fuck their shit up makes me laugh. It is what it is. But not like all challenges. I'm pretty sure in the future we'll get 2 to 3 more challenges. In the future, it's gonna probably be way worse than the crate challenge. What the crate challenge was. Right. Just give it time. But it was good for what it was. And for those who made it across and got paid, shout out to y'all. Y'all succeeded. It was a challenge. That's the point of the challenge. Don't do it for free. Making it across. That's just the point. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it across. Why not? But they want to ban it. Fuck it. There's plenty of videos already out there that's if deleted, someone recorded it and is gonna post it on their own shit and it's gonna just live on the internet forever. That's just how it goes. But that's a wrap on another episode of another Shitty Opinion podcast. It's your boy John, my co-host Bree, and